Happy July. We are doing a monthly reset. I am doing this a little bit different than I normally do. It's going to be very chit chatty. I don't really have an outline. I have basic points that I want to talk about, and from there we can figure it out one step at a time. If you are from America, happy 4th of July. I am posting this on the 3rd. I hope that if you are in a crazy business with government or work throughout your municipalities or anything like that, that you get the day off, because we deserve to celebrate our country. We've been here for 250 years and really enjoyed the 4th of July. But honestly, 4th of July is 1 to 2 days. We have a whole month to reset, realign, and refocus towards our goals. And if you know, I did a 6-month plan. I had a plan for every single month. And July was supposed to be all about family, friendship, and tradition. And June was supposed to be all in energy with prepping and planning. So we were going to have this balanced rest of the year. And let me tell you, not everything went as planned. There were things that happened in June that I was kind of expecting in July, and I have no complaints. I am happy, I am healthy, and we are just going to take it one day at a time. So let's jump into our July reset. So welcome back to Balance While Blooming. My name is Bridget. I'm 27 years old. I'm a wife, a stepmom, and I'm a full-time employee. I have a lot going on in life, and right now I am going to be honest with you. I need this community more than ever. I need the Believe Become system. I feel like there's a big shift in my life. There's a lot going on, and this community has been there for me. So I hope it can be there for you as we inspire each other, support each other, and hold each other accountable. Here I share the Believe to Become system. I have a whole series on Thrive to 30 that I'm currently working on. And then I just do chit chat videos about mindset, productivity, and so much more. So feel free to join here, follow me over on Instagram, and let's just keep believing in ourselves, building the life of our dreams, balancing day to day, and blooming one step at a time, because we can become our best selves. Let's start by going into June. June was kind of all over the place. It was end of school, finishing up sports, finishing up house projects. There was so much going on. If I showed you guys our budget, you'd be like, what were you focusing on? I feel like we were all over the place, which was the all-in energy with prepping and planning. But we also had family here. We had friends that we went out to eat with, and we started a lot of traditions that I think I forgot about that we do in June, or that we just did in June in general. So I think we put a lot of July's energy into June. So I am going to be honest that the all-in energy was not there. I did a lot. I showed up on Instagram for you guys. We did our first coffee chat. We did our 3-year anniversary. There was so much going on in June, not only with Balance While Blooming, this community, this business, but also just in life in general. So I feel like as much as I had time to prep and plan, I think we still need to really track and focus on what we wanted. It's not that I didn't show up for my time or my health and wellness or my family or my home, my passion projects, money, personal development, spiritual and faith, all these areas of life that I wanted to talk about over the next 6 months and show up as much as possible. I just didn't actually execute anything at all. I had a really hard time tracking. I had a hard time really being able to plan my days. There was so much that was changing, but that didn't mean I didn't show up. So I did plan a lot, but I didn't track it. I went to the gym, I would say 4 times a week instead of 5 times a week, which is completely okay. Traditions, we had Father's Day, we had what I would call my stepdad. It's my mom's long-term boyfriend's birthday. We had family come in. We had so many things with friends, and every time that they're here, that's a tradition to catch up. For our home projects, our deck is so close to being done. We are so close, probably another week or so. And then for Balance While Blooming, I mean, I planned so much for you guys. There is so much coming, and I can't wait to share with you guys kind of what we have coming up in the pipeline and the videos that I want to do and things that I'm excited about. So you'll be seeing those over the next weeks and months, and there's so much happening with that. For money, we were saving machines, but we spent a lot of money. As I said, we had things that we completely forgot about. We met up with friends. We went out to dinner a lot. There was a lot, but I know that we saved at least $1,000, which kept us right on track. I didn't track it more than just putting in the budget, so we're gonna have to update my little spreadsheet here. And then personal development, I am in the middle of Do Hard Things. I'll pop it up on the screen because I do think that this is a good book. I'm about 3/4 of the way done, but I am really absorbing it, and I want to share some aspects of it. So maybe we'll do a coffee chat about the books that I read, but I'm taking my time to do about one personal development book a month. And then let me see how many books I actually finished. I know I finished 2. I'm still in the middle of like 3 books right now. Goal is always to read 3 books and 1 personal development book. I finished 4 books in June. I wouldn't say any of them are like top tier books, so I'm not going to share any of those with you guys. Spiritual and faith completely fell off track of both my self-care and my scripture, so July is the month that we lock in and really do maybe even 30 minutes to an hour every single day of just reading my Bible and going through that. I have it down here, and then I also listen to an audiobook version of it where I read it on my phone, and sometimes if I want I can play it, some of the scriptures, if I want, throughout my car. So that's something we're gonna do. And then travel and long weekends, we have nothing planned. So 3 long weekends, I have no idea how we're gonna hit that. I didn't have the prepping and planning ready for that. So for July, as I said, it's really just getting back on track, realigning, resetting, and see where we can go. Let's talk about how we're gonna try to accomplish everything in our tasks that we want to do over the whole 6 months, and then how we're gonna merge the June and July energy so that we can show up for our best self. So of course we want to still stay on track with all of our areas of life and doing our movement, doing our meals, doing our weekly planning, and figuring out how we can save enough money, show up for ourselves, do our scripture, and all of that. So I broke down in my 6-month goal what my daily tasks are for morning, evening, night, and weekly tasks. And the way I'm going to do this is some trackers. It's going to be weekly, and then our daily, and then nighttime and morning. And I'm going to print these every single week and either have them in here. I think I'm literally going to put them on my wall in my bedroom so that I see them, I do it, and I check it off, and I never miss 2 days. So I will be posting weekly, because I think when I put all 30 or 31 days, it's just too intimidating. But if I do every single week and I have to reprint it every single week, it changes the atmosphere of what I have to do. So I think I'm gonna just put a clipboard, and in the morning take it with me, walk around with it till I do it. Same with the nighttime. And then for the daily stuff, a lot of these should be things that I do all the time. So as a reminder, what those are for the daily, every single day, is hit no snooze, be up by 3:30 at the latest if I miss my 3 o'clock alarm. And this also means no snoozing in bed where like I just sit and scroll. Next for daily is just home tidy up. Just make sure that any miscellaneous things that are around or laundry that needs to be done are all being kept up on. And then sleep for 7 hours. No matter what time I wake up, make sure that I'm getting enough sleep, 7+ hours. And then an activity for joy every single day. This can be hobby, an activity, a class, whatever it is. I do something for me that excites me, and that doesn't mean that it can't be editing a video, recording a video, or doing something that aligns with another habit or action. It can be just something that I purposely do that will make me happy, make me excited, and just want to show up. For morning, it's obviously walk or movement, so that means gym or walking. I want to do at least 20-30 minutes for that. And same with faith and journaling. I want to be honest that I'm not always going to want to read scripture, and sometimes I just need to brain dump and put it all out there. So journaling my thoughts, feelings, actions, especially with gratitude, is so important. And then planning for the day, having those top 3, what must get done, what needs to get done, and what can wait for later. And that's also just another type of brain dumping of what needs to get done, what are those priorities, and how I can balance throughout the days. And for nighttime is skincare routine. This is where I've really been slacking at night. I wash my face every morning, but I really want to get back into really taking care of my skin for the summer. A kitchen closeout means making sure all the dishes are at least in the sink. I do the dishes usually in the morning, but not always. Sometimes if it's really bad, we do a kitchen closeout at the end of the day. So I just want to kind of stay on top of the kitchen, wipe down the counters. But sometimes we leave our pots and pans out and don't put them and soak them. So we're going to really try to get in with that and then prep for the next day. This doesn't technically mean planning, but it means pulling out those clothes, planning the things that we need. Is there a bag that we need? Is there items that we need to bring? What do we need to do to make sure that we are prepared for the next day? And then all of that being said, we are going to have one weekly tracker, which is again that solo date, something for me. Meal plan, even if I don't make the meals, that we have the meals. A personal check-in where I just check in with finances, mentally, emotionally, maybe in our relationship, no matter what it is, that we do that. And then I give myself reset and rest time throughout the week. This is usually on Saturdays because I do a big push on Sundays to clean up the house and do a Sunday reset. So Saturdays are usually my reset and rest day. And then I have date night with my husband every single week. If we don't go out, we plan something at home. I think all of those kind of bring together how we can work on our personal development, how we can go with our spiritual and faith, what we can do as a family, what we have scheduled, and still focusing on our time and our energy and our effort. So going into July, we are merging the June and July attitudes. We're going all in still. We aren't hitting the gas as hard. We still want to experience life, have fun, and enjoy the summer, but we are going to take a step back a little bit and hit the brakes a little bit because we do need to enjoy life. Summer is here. It's the last summer before my stepson starts working next year, so there are traditions and family things that we want to do in July. So I know that I won't be showing up here as much. I may not be posting every other Monday, but I definitely will be here every single Friday for you guys with a new video. We have way more Thrive to 30. We have so much more of the Believe to Become system, and I'm just excited to see where not only July takes us, but this summer, and how much you can show up for the next 30 days and see your life transform. I want to see how you show up, what you plan on doing, and how life is kind of going for you. What do you need to reset? How do you need to realign? And what are you planning on taking into July? Drop one win from June. For me, it's that I constantly showed up here for you guys. I showed up consistently over on Instagram, and usually when life gets busy, life gets hard, I do kind of take a step away from you guys because there is just so much more in life that I am doing. Not that I don't care about you guys or my DMs are like closed or anything. They're always open to chat, but I do know that this is a passion for me as much as it's a project, and that I have a huge mission here. There is so many more areas of life in my season of life that are taking a step back. So I'm really proud of still showing up consistently here, never quitting, never giving up, and I hope that this inspires you to do the same. Let me know what one win for June for you is, and for July, what your goals are. This was more chit-chatty, not as informational, and I feel like I am just a broken record that I'm going to just keep taking it one day at a time, but we're all on our own journey, we're all on our own path, and I hope that you keep believing in yourself, that you build your days for success, build your dreams, go crazy, know that you're capable, believe in more, and you can find balance too. Even if that means you have to alter your monthly reset like me, we can do it together. And keep blooming, take that action one day at a time, and never quit on yourself, because you will become with time. So this is my monthly reset. I hope to hear more about yours and come back for more videos really soon, and subscribe because we are here every single Friday, and I will see you guys soon. Bye guys.